Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today's news is heavy, emotional and important for every citizen. We bring you three major stories happening across the country. Warrap state shaken by deadly attack, Western Equatoria facing political tension after a controversial government reshuffle, and Unity State authorities arresting youth leader for threatening to expel a UN agency. Before we begin with this top story, please help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Do not forget to like, share and comment. Let's begin our top stories with deadly attack in Warrap State. We begin in Warrap State, where fear and shock have taken over communities after deadly attack carried out on Tuesday afternoon. Authorities say 4 people were killed and 1 young girl was injured in 2 different ambushes along local roads. According to Warrap State Information Minister Mamir Bat Marol, he said the attack happened around 2 p.m. and they took place in 2 separate locations. The minister explained that these were coordinated ambush believed to be carried out by army men from Tony East County. The first attack happened at Adang near Ngap Agok, Payam in Tony East County. A vehicle traveling from Tony South County to Rome Mich was ambushed. In this first attack, 3 people were killed immediately. One young girl was badly injured during the incident. The second incident, the minister said the same army group attacked another vehicle shortly afterward. This second vehicle was heading toward Ngap Agok. 1 more person was killed. The minister described the killing as heartbreaking and unacceptable. He said the government of Warrap State condemned the killing strongly and has launched an investigation. Bas say investigations are going to track down the attackers and bring them to justice. He called the killing cowardly act that target innocent people using the road to travel for business, family matter, or daily activity. He also mentioned that the state has been trying to address insecurity through disarmament program, but some individuals continue to hide weapons and attack people for revenge or personal hostility. Well, these attacks add to the long-standing tension in Greater Warrap, where local communities continue to struggle with revenge killing, cattle-related violence, and army-use conflicts. Experts say local conflict in Warrap State often start from a small issue. Army use sometimes operate without community control. Traditional chiefs play a big role in balancing peace. Grassroots peace talks are urgently needed. Communities must reduce revenge killing to stop more bloodshed. Peace analysts argue that the government needs to support chief, youth leader, and elder to work together on long-term solution. Many young men in Warrap State move with weapons and stay in cattle camp located in deep remote areas, making it very hard for security forces to control the situation. These killings remind us that insecurity continues to hurt families and divide communities. Innocent travelers, mothers, children, and elders continue to pay the price We hope the government will find and deal with the criminals. Let's move on to our second top story. SPLMIU accuses Western Equatoria governor of breaking peace agreement. Please, before we move on, if the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell, so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Now we move to Western Equatoria State, where political tension is rising after a major reshuffle that SPLMIO say violate the 2018 peace deal. The Sudan People Liberation Movement, in opposition, SPLMIO led by Dr. Riek Machar, is accusing the state government of taking unilateral decisions without consultation. What happened? On November 27, the governor of Western Equatoria replaced the mayor of Yambio and 17 director general in state ministries. The new mayor is Fozia Abbas Barnaba Bangasu, a member of SPLM-IG. She replaced John Singira, who belonged to SPLM-IO. The reshuffle break the peace agreement. The governor did not consult them as required. Director general position cannot be changed without following public service regulation. Proper procedures were ignored. Marona also say the agreement of sharing power between SPLM and SPLM-IO is being violated. He believed that this action may create political conflict and reopen all differences. Remember the 2018 peace deal, when Dr. Machar signed the peace agreement with Kirmayadit, and that peace agreement was signed to end years of conflict and share power among political parties. Any violation can bring political tension and cause fear among the population. Why this matters? This reshuffle can lead to several issues. Broken trust between SPLM and SPLM-IO. Difficulty in running daily government work. Fear among citizens who experienced conflict before. Interference with preparation for the 2026 election. Marona warned that unilateral action weaken the peace agreement and can bring back the whole political crisis that once affected many families and states. The SPLM in Western Equatoria did not respond, even though media outlets tried to get their side of the story. As the 2026 election get closer, South Sudan needs stability, unity, and cooperation. Power struggle only create division. Leader must put citizen first. Well, let's move on to our third top story. 2 youth leaders arrested in Lair County. Our last story took us to Unity State, where it was reported that 2 youth leaders have been arrested for writing letters threatening to remove a UN agency from Lair County. The arrested individuals are Tangat Gong, chairperson of the Youth Union, and Paulino Kwe Mawich, former director of the Relief and Rehabilitation Commission. Why they were arrested? Police say the Youth Union chairperson wrote a letter giving UNOP, United Nations Office for Project Service, 72 hours to leave the area. So, what was the problem? He did it without any approval from authorities. The acting commissioner did not know. The governor did not know. The letter caused fear among the aid group. Acting Commissioner Kwed Lajor confirmed both arrests. He said Gatgong acted alone without permission. Mawich wrote another letter to the governor. Their statement could damage relations with aid agencies. Police say the full investigation will begin soon. Lair County has suffered for many years because of war, anger, displacement, and insecurity. UN agencies and NGOs provide food, water, elder care, and emergency aid. Removing them without government approval put innocent people at risk. Aid workers often fear threat from army use, local political interference, misunderstanding with community leaders. This kind of incident can push NGOs to suspend operations affecting thousands of vulnerable families. The government say no individual has the power to chase away humanitarian organization. They encourage youth leaders to follow the law and work through official channels. But there were no indication what led this youth leader to write a letter to the NGOs. So there was no reason that was provided in this report. Male biakamal ka Changfied YouTube channel and wale banarach kalere kon lat korodian. Kalere to banakeling ko kategoriang ki kategorodian ko dekeling. Banajetu kalere nyam lere nyam mo bukona tu katadan en chirikti to kaje. Aken kono nyam kajen lere me ban lere nyam banajetu gorjen ojin der subscribe ka Changfied YouTube channel ko mete galer mshibrej da shwa mala shubigiji ka gwaldan pailarich. Bantin kon lat korin banakeling gwasme. Lere nyam banto gwasme ring mchitwo. Chala da wone na doro shwal keme Warrap state te gane disha nekten. Warrap state china tsig dwaltin long. Gwan mo chala da ro che gane iti china nek da dom ni ka shankaro ka jok ka changdar. Ne tika long ki ji kume la authorities chikala do ne cha ne dangwan cha kanek. Ramkel radian agwarnyal mutot. Misha muike bot no ka na cha ka ambush ke cha ka pelgun dangro re dopni ne kon la jikuma ka Warrap state information minister wun mishale ma mer bad marol jela do ne ken ne tin kon ma kana wa me kana ka taro ki kep kana chung de dop ka taro ka chang de la 2 pm ka chala do ken chicken two separate location godangro ken god kon ken kama lo shirim chala do ken e coordinated attack jodan chala kije kimin ser chala do ne an do be ne to makana ti e jene ke deni ke ngwan deni te go ken o ken ke jiton is county wa incident nyam ke rega nyam to ga dor chalkamo adang gwan mutika ngaba go payam ko ton is county wa cha turbi cha je nyurika mijen ka ton South county mu ka rom mich was mi chu kana kapchong ka jana ambusha mo ke gwa chana kapchong tino kala do chane dang dok sha connectin weden gwa da mone ka gwarnyal kel mi sha mo ka bot ambusha rawde ke gwa da chana cha ka maktin merawde mi chala da minister chala do ne de tiga match chicken vehicle dien ke turbil chu kana nyoka mi pet kan ne ka jen gwa tormo wa en turbil mo jene we kan ap agok no na kare torbiyela mo shwaram kel chwaje nekten the minister jala do ne me jegolong ka shi magwa jala do ku mantere wi ka Warrap state ka la no ne na ba ne ti ba ka gur ka ba ka yen mi cha ka jek en ku mantere wi wi ne mi kan ne ti tilana the negda dopti wa ka ne tin kon kan meken ka kan ka kef ko Warrap state la ke jeno te ne de sha meken cha ka kef ba te ka mutok riven killing ki shoot no don cha randu cha mu kere ne den bi goro braden bi lo mu kere wano muto gon gwasum but kuma chikala do chikan me chikan ka kebene but jojo gwanu ne de cha disam gulga ne ko ken ke kanas kan ga disam to chale so cha jo me cha jalat ne me news kono dor chal ka Warrap state ngode tele mal mitin nyanta dan en chalat wa local conflict re ka Warrap state wala to ka correct tot no disagreement nyingman nyingok akantin konen tarke re duarien en winimi de yen me de yen lingono wana kala re rawdo gwasme kume SPLM IO shikan kwarana keb western equatoria shikan la dwer shikan gwanya no shemale cha tanya la 2018 peace agreement eche je yar do ba yare je ka je ban je linka je lereme western equatoria state tiji kume SPLM IO tigitin kene kuma SSPD abakap ke kirmi yadi but jo lat kene jen wo chi governor mentre which in winimi chamal che je yar keje alama ron kin dang raw wid walba dege dana chatan wajen cha kwar che keger che ga wonya mena kwar SPLM IO the Sudan People Liberation Movement chikala do ne 2018 peace deal agreement cha tanya kir ken da kuma char chaje yarantam a governor no antai da na cha agreement cha tanya je watch wuda me chaje yar ka changa jandanga widu baro ka pai welkel ronkin dangro jandanga widu je continent shi kuma te western equatorial state chicken mayor dung yambio chicken watch kan ne dangwal baro to la director general ke state minister chicken kaping kandia wa mayor and pai kwanchale Fozia Abbas jen ramkel kabon SPL maji no en nyame wa chaje lat gwasan and John Singira jena wa ramkel ka kuma SPL mayo chayo George Deputy Governor Justin Joseph Marona mila kwer SPL mayo ke state yala do nene jena duobo dan en chana tager ka je kir shuffle chitu ka Western Equatoria jeni a yere malka ki a breaking of peace agreement me cha ta nke 2018 peace deal ci governor jala do nena aki deputy governor jala do nena a jenan kana lalar kwere me wo jena lora bang no director general position shi me de wo lora bang a kan consultation kana kolat ko tatin de kon ladman to a jene de proper procedures de jagor but kana gor no mo ba jalat kwere dan and kef Western Equatoria ko ngai kon diala no Western Equatoria tanda taping kir miyadi so me kukan reshuffle kukan latke we kana we mean that kir miyadi take a teten marona chela do ne and power sharing edan e cha tan kam SPLM kana SPLM ayu chaje violate ta make cha jiya kana me wa mi cha mal chaje yar mela no ngengu wa kortel mu do dien so ngai kon dial me cha tan ke 2018 peace deal no ne en wo ba power sharing ba jelat en yerre malka en wo cha ba na ba wo gwan me cha consultation cha latin ke yana link you the no chi peace agreement mo cha collapse ke cha jek ajenta dan to tama wa Western Equatoria te shunka ko go ge jeno be kor ba tokten che da ngai kona reshuffle me wa cha trust je broken kam SPLM kan SPLI wo lo teleka mishwali ngadan tama kam dien kon kum mo ke kirma yadit ne ka chicken stem jega long chala do chicken kwan wat mo wo kan yes pele mai wo ka kuma so jo me de yena lat me de yena ling anyong mo de chala long wa wajin ke kuma spela yo wa yere 2026 election ki queen kwarmen balat so jo me de yena ling wana kala radian mo go ling ngene tintire which kay unity state no kula la dora shwal ke ler county wa cha ngwenni ke kwar ngwen dangraw cha ka yen to use leader cha ka yen re which ke ler county ngum yen ka bana jelin ka jelera me ne me jen the last story ka kon re which shwal ka mo unity state ngai kone ano to want to go ticket no chala ro te ga warga mu cha gor kan kwar ngwen dangraw ti gor ken GUN agency organization mentere we kelar county chikan ge jogo ne kine ye moy ke 72 hour bia diljien re wutin gwasme mu te shi ajien ba ye moy kerek rama gor warga gamo chala tangat gong jene chairperson of the youth union Canadian Michelle Polino Kwema, which a former director of the Relief and Rehabilitation Commission kan dangaro kaneti chaka yen akume mashal komo akume kirme yadit ci Polino we ci kan kwarwen dangro ci kan ka yen ka korga mi ci warga ci chup kaneti an organization danan moga ke warning ngani a United Nations Office for Project mutually UNOPS United Nations Office for Project Service chaka kam stane ti jen baro widero ray wichin binemi but gwada me wa ngwene gorkan warga mu kana approve an 18 content ka lwanke ji authorities acting commissioner ke kwar kabre wichin binemi ajana kana janga jan do badanan de ne ti daga jen kaja wa governor batale ngai kuma da la roda so ga kuje mo wachi warga te dwalmu di tejen no ngane ten kon tin laji tila humanitarian agency kienetin kontin la log la ka tup ke organization ten wana mo acting commissioner kwet la jor kera de ngwen dangaro ti cha ka yen gadgong che warga gor me kana mo ke permission tin so jen do badana yen ka je ma wijbo che warga den che nyoko mo gore je governor no and statement mission me wajen yera mar kam ne ente kontin la aid agencies kanetin kon la jiwch ci police ni wa kan bi ka full investigation bi kana lat ka je laten be kan man chala da ngene ti ci chon ka ler county ngai kon di ala no ala ni ko la aid worker gor kan gango de ga gang la tok but question no ne kanede ti la kon la ja to ba ka top kan piu ka lo kana ngum de wo ke je da kula ti te ga corruption mi ci to ko kana la man do ba danan yan kai ngani ti ja la je no cha kayen ko cha ci ga warga kene jek mi cha gwar an organization mane tele ngani today jalar no ne ti biga jere wida mi ci don take a problem kiring mi ci kene create ko 72 hour we mean that nin dang one ko they can evacuation they can alert they can place they can leave so I mean that there's something there mi cha gur no ba ngach so ne me jen dana gorde nywa yekel mi jira mi jidit gwas me gore no jin bi Changfied YouTube channel bi just support bi subscribe bi notification bell bi jetwan komite mi ci bere gwas me ba choma la chube keji jen gwa dana goro de kon pektin ani bi atega mal ban yok je kale ko ken bye bye